Okay, guys, here we are. It's our first Google Plus Hangout. We're going to do some live prospecting today. We're going to have this recorded so that folks can come back and review it a couple of times. If you don't know, my name is Greg McDaniel. I am working with the McDaniel Callahan real estate team. I'm also the founder of the McDaniel Real Estate Systems. We also do the Google Hangouts, which I'm sure you guys are all aware of. I got my partner on the whole coaching side, Matt Johnson, who couldn't make it today, unfortunately. But you know, it was definitely a brainchild of both of ours to start bringing live feeds to you guys. We're going to probably in the future maybe be doing these maybe on Meerkat or on Periscope or something along those lines, just because it's an easy way that everyone can go in and start to watch us. So there's my name in case you guys all forgot it. Let's do this. I am going to dial in. I'm going to put it on speaker, and I'm going to just so you guys can hear it. What today's call about is going to be around a just sold. So I print out my MLS sheet here like this. I get all the information. So I'm going to do calls about success into the area. So let's get the party started here. Any questions or thoughts or anything, you guys, please always write them. Get a hold of us on our on any of our websites, or go to iTunes or Stitcher or our YouTube channel and subscribe. Let us know that you guys like what we're putting out there. Whoops. Computer's giving me all kinds of troubles here. So I'm dialing into the Mojo selling solutions, and that's a system that I talk about quite a bit. It's just really easy, and I can get numbers from them, which is amazing. As soon as
touchdown phone, please enter your PIN number. You're connected. You are now logged into the Mojo dialer. Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
And then we are off and running, people. Okay, so what's happening now is I have 3 lines dialing right now. And notice how it's not hard. There's not stress involved. I'm joining 3 phone lines at 4 rings per line until it goes to the next recorder. So I gotta bring this down. Usually when I'm doing something like this, I'll have so I just dropped a voice message.
Can't take your call right now.
Well, you know what we need to do, guys? Oh my goodness gracious, that was silliness. I need to go in here and I need to change our message, because the last one I had was the fact that it was a party that we just threw for a client, and that is not a good one to throw. Okay.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Dropping another message. Takes very little time to do something like this. I'm going to get a couple of live calls so you guys can kind of see what we do. Usually what I have going on when I'm doing this is I have maybe music on, or I'm listening to like Les Brown or Tony Robbins or Brandon Burchard or Grant Cardone, and the list keeps going and going, but some educational stuff. Just to keep myself up to date, I listen to our podcast continually, because I get a lot out from our guests. I also listen to Super Agents Live with my good buddy Toby Salgado, real estate agents being interviewed around the country. They're the top producers. So with that kind of education continuing to flood my mind, can't help but get smarter. I mean, it's a mathematical impossibility they're not going to pick something up. Or if I'm just in the mood, I just sit here and listen to some music, and I'm usually playing on the web somewhere, doing something, researching something for my training classes, researching something for a video I'm doing for you guys, playing on Facebook, to be honest. I know I shouldn't be saying that.
Hello, no one is available to take.
Another message. And these pre-recorded messages are just absolutely key. The reason why is that it saves so much time from not having to sit here and leave the same voicemail over and over. Just boom, drop that message and you're off and running. Because we've done 6 phone calls and out of 404, and I've dropped 4 messages. I don't know what the heck happened to the other 2, but they picked up somewhere, or they're leaving messages now. Is what they're doing actually. Let's see here. So any kind of the thing I like about Mojo is the fact that they have scripts on here. You can do follow-ups, they do reminders, you have different buckets you can put people in: hot, warm, never call again, all kinds of stuff like that. That way you're able to actually go back and follow up with these people. Yep, bad number. Those always suck, I'll tell you one thing. But you get used to them. Usually I have this on. I usually have my headset on, so we're gonna hang back up. Let's see here. Okay, put it back on the speaker here. Hello?
Harry Bond, you have reached my voicemail.
Well, guys, we know that Friday afternoons are one of the times that a lot of folks are not picking up their phones, but we've only been doing this for 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Let's give it a few minutes here. The kind of things that I want to get out of this is that I want to show you that doing the prospecting, doing this stuff is not hard. It's not scary. Look, it's super scary. I'm dialing 3 phone numbers and I'm sitting on my computer talking to you guys the entire time. But there's a lady by the name of Rachel here in our office. She sat down, never done it before. I walked her through it, told her what to say, showed her how to set it up. She has 2 listings already and like a couple active buyers. We're talking weeks here, guys, not months and years. It's weeks. She grounded out though. She sat her butt in the chair and did 300 to 500 calls a day. And when you're just getting going or restarting or whatever where you are in your business, you have to grind it out. You can't just hope and pray that information is. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hey, good afternoon. My name is Greg McDaniel. I'm a real estate agent here in the area with J. Rockcliffe Realtors. Doing a couple of quick cold calls this afternoon, letting you guys know that a neighbor of yours over on Fallview. They actually just sold yesterday, and they sold for $45,000 over their list price. So just kind of letting you guys know the good news: price is going up. Just want to see if you had any questions about the market, or if you guys might be thinking about maybe selling. Well, that went well. He decided to hang up on me, so I kind of mark him as a not interested. And you're gonna get some people that are complete yahoos. Okay, real jerks. I had one guy the other day go, "F you, you effing F." Boom, slams the phone down. I started laughing so hard. Hello.
Yes.
Oh, hi. My name is Greg McDaniel. I am a real estate agent here in the area with J. Rockcliffe Realtors. Doing a couple of calls into the neighborhood this afternoon, letting everyone know that one of your neighbors over at 235 Fallview Street just sold yesterday, sold for $45,000 over their listing price. So good news. Wanted to let you guys know that the price is still going up. Want to see maybe you had any questions about the market, or if you guys might be thinking about becoming a seller yourself this year.
No, I'm real fine. Thank you.
Hey, not a problem. I really appreciate your time. Bye-bye. So I mark her the not interested. You guys are going to notice that the way I do my prospecting, I don't push people. Okay, I don't believe in it because I would not want to be pushed. If they're going to want to do something and you can be able to create that, you're able.
Please leave a message for.
And you're able to create that bond. You're be able to create that base, and they trust you and like you. Then you're doing your job. Okay, but if you can't, then you're not doing your job, are you? No. That's the most important thing. You have to be likable. If you're not likable, then how in the heck are you going to be able to get through the transaction? Because you're going to become part family with these people. When you're sitting there grinding it out and talking to someone, about the good, the bad, and the ugly of the deal, negotiating the transaction, handling the headaches that are going to come, through the deal. You have to be likable. They have to like you. They have to trust you. So you can build this right now. This is how you get this done right now. I was talking to a lady the other day on a call, and I was inviting people to the party I was telling you about. And she's like, "You just want to sell my house, don't you?" And I said, "Honestly, no, I don't. I'm just inviting you to a neighbor's home that you may or may not know. Get a free burrito and a couple of beverages and say goodbye to them if you know them." And that's all I'm doing. And because I didn't know, right? I didn't know anything. I was being honest. That's all I was doing. And she could sense that on me. She was kind of vetting me out for a second. And then she's like, "Well, we're kind of thinking about selling our home." I was like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "We're out of state and we want to see if it's time for us to sell." And I'm like, "Well, I can get you guys a value. I mean, if that'd be helpful, I can run a quick report and, give you a market evaluation." And she said, "Well, yeah, that would be very nice." And we had a very nice conversation. She lightened up. I wasn't pushing. It was a service that she needed. And so I gave her the service that she needed. I emailed it over the next day to her. And actually it was yesterday, which I need to follow up with her today. I'll do that before I leave. And just see kind of what her thoughts were and what about, she had talked to her husband and kind of go from that point. But it all comes down to the likability. A lot of people think that you have to sell, close. Well, you don't need to do that. You need to bring value to these people. If you're not bringing value, then you're not going to get the deal. End of story. Because someone else will bring more value than you. And then guess what, guys? That person is going to get the value. And yeah, AKA, that means getting the listing or working with the buyer or whatever it's going to be. And there's enough business for all of us out there, and some of us are going to resonate with some people, and some people are not going to resonate with others. It's just the way it is, okay? And it's not bad.
Oh, please leave a message after.
Oops, talking about. So to give the record here, we have left 7 voicemails, contacted 2 people, and made 31 phone calls in a grand total of 10 minutes and 21 seconds. That's rock star. I'm sorry, that's rockstar. We will easily clear at this rate. We'll easily clear 125 phone calls in 1 hour. There is absolutely no doubt. Hello? Hello? You. Bad number. You know what? And what we're going to do is we'll try this, prospecting thing, the live stream for you guys, maybe in a couple of different days and different times. Because I have to do my prospecting anyways, right? So why not live stream it out to everybody so that everybody can kind of take a look at it and kind of see how's it going? What's he doing? Here's a tip or here's a trick, that maybe you guys can put into your business right away. The reason Matt and I do this all the time is because, hello?
Yes?
Hey, good afternoon. My name is Greg McDaniel. I'm a real estate agent here in the area with J. Rockcliffe Realtors. I am calling around real quickly this afternoon. I'm letting you know one of your neighbors over at 235 Fallview Street, they actually sold their home yesterday, and they sold it for $45,000 over the list price. So just calling around, giving everyone the good news, and just want to see if I can answer any questions about the market or if you guys might be thinking of selling yourself.
Right now we are not interested, okay?
Hey, you know what? Not a problem. I appreciate your time this afternoon. Hope you have a great weekend.
Yeah, you have to thank you.
I think there might be a language barrier on that one. Pretty sure that one. But you know what? Hey, cakes all kinds, right? I talked to the other lady this other day. She we definitely had a language barrier, but we had a connection. Ended up that she's looking for her daughter, and so I picked her daughter up as a buying client, and we've been sending stuff over, and they're kind of deciding if they're going to be getting up here, moving up here, or what they're going to be doing. But it's one of those things. It's a variety pack. As long as you ask the questions, okay. As long as you ask the hey, what's the next step for you? What do you need? How can I help you? How can I bring value to you? If you can do that, then you're going to get people responding to that. And I know I sound like a broken record always saying that, but it's the truth. I mean, it really is the truth. Because think about this. Actually, I had this conversation the other day. for following up with leads. Let's say you find a couple people that want to sell or want to buy. Well, when would you follow up with them? And there's a report done that said that between 8 and 10 is the best time to follow up with someone. I said, if you call me at 8 o'clock in the morning, I will pimp slap you. But then one of my friends brought to the point. He said, well, Greg, think about this. What if you were buying a car and you went down to the dealership and you're talking about, buying this one car, whatever it might be. I'm getting a call back from one of the numbers I think I dialed. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hey, good afternoon. My name is Greg McDaniel. I'm a real estate agent here in the area with J. Rockcliffe Realtors. Doing a few super fast phone calls, letting you guys know some good news. Well, I hope it's good news. One of your neighbors over on Fallview Street closed yesterday, and they sold for $45,000 over their list price, and they did it in 7 days. So it's kind of letting you being the bearer of good news, letting you guys know that the prices are still going up. Once you've got any questions about the market, or if you guys might be thinking of selling.
We don't own.
Oh, you guys don't know. You guys are renting right now? Okay. Are you guys looking to maybe become, get out there and buy something?
No, it's okay. I'm also a realtor.
Oh, cool. Who do you work with?
I own Maximum Real Estate.
Which one?
Maximum Real Estate on Diablo Road.
Oh, very nice, man. Hey, what do you guys have coming on? Do you guys have anything coming on in San Ramon? I got a lady that's in a very desperate situation. She just needs a little bit of a yard for a dog. Max 650. Townhouses are fine. Do you have anything?
No. I'm pretty small. Usually, I have a financial planning firm, and most of my clients are just from the financial planning or from the mortgages on there. I also own Danville Mortgage and Financial Plan. So
Oh, gotcha.
I only sell a couple homes a year, and usually just the clients that I do their taxes and do their financial planning for them, and invest various securities for them. So.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, I mean, I talk to a lot of people. Is there any type of specific person I can keep my eyes and ears open for and direct them over your way when I run into them? Maybe your perfect client.
If anybody wants to refinance or need any purchase money, I'm available.
You're like, I do loans and I do planning, so you're like a double threat, triple threat actually, because you sell homes too.
I do taxes, retirement plans for. So I have my hands in a number of things. So.
Good for you, man. Hey, you gotta stay busy, right?
That's right.
All right. Well, hey.
We have all these ups and downs in the economy.
Yeah, you gotta hedge. You gotta hedge yourself.
Yeah.
Is this the best number for you? The 365-1840?
Yeah, it's the home line. How did you get that line number anyway? It's unlisted on there.
Right. I use a triple line dialer. It's called Mojo Selling Solutions, and I buy numbers from them, and they what do you call it? They churn their numbers, or they update their phone numbers about once a year.
I see. Okay.
So.
No problem. We don't give her any call. Usually it's my cell phone that people call me or my office line. So.
You probably looked at your home phone, going, "What in the heck is that thing doing ringing?"
That's right, because usually if I use it, maybe for a fax, if that, and I do use faxes. So. Okay.
Well, hey,
Your
bud.
name again?
My name is Greg. And what was yours?
Dane Golding.
Dane.
And say hello to Ron Gaddy.
Hey, not a problem. I know Ron and his son, and good crew. I like those guys a lot.
Yeah, they are. I think he's a good guy.
Well, tell him Greg McDaniel dropped you a call.
Okay, good enough.
All right, take care.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so everyone who's watching this, I'm going to take that one, Dane, and I'm going to put him into the garbage because he brings no value to me. He's a lender. He does lending. He does selling. Loans. He does financial planning. He's not going to share any of his clients with me. So that's why I try to weed out the list here as well. Let's see, I got a Twitter comment here because this is streaming live on. Hello.
Hi, who are you trying to reach?
Jacob.
You must have the wrong number. This number has transitioned to a new business, so whoever you're trying to reach is no longer at this number.
Gotcha. You know what I'll do? I will get rid of it and check my data. How's that?
Great. Thank you.
Hey, have a great great Friday.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So obviously, you know what, you want to be as courteous as you can. when you're out there. Just checking my Twitter feed here. People are saying some nice stuff. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. You know, anything that we can do to bring value to you.
Has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Drop message. So, I mean, this is it, guys. This is the tough life that, you know, aggressive prospecting can look like to you. It's sitting in an office, got my fan going. I'm talking to you guys. I'm interacting on Twitter. You know, I'm rolling. I've done 53 phone calls, 53 in 18 minutes. Beat that. I mean, good Lord, your fingers would be nubs, just whoop, whittled down to nothing if you were trying to do this. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, good afternoon. My name is Greg McDaniel. I'm a real estate agent here in the area with J. Rockcliffe Realtors. Just doing a couple of quick calls this afternoon before I head on home. I want to let you know one of your neighbors over on Fallview Street. They actually sold their home yesterday, and they sold it for $45,000 over their listing price. So calling around some good news and wanted to see if you had any questions about the market or if you guys might be thinking of selling yourself.
Actually, I'm considering it, but not for about another year or so.
Okay. Do you guys have a place that you're picked out that you might want to be making a move to?
Probably out of state.
Out of state. You know what? We just had 2 families move down to Texas, and I have another client that's moving up to Oregon. People are starting to get out of here pretty quickly. You know. Well, Frank, can I do this? Can I just stay in contact with you? You know, and whenever the right time is for you, we can talk about what we can maybe do to help you make that move.
I have a realtor that I would be working with.
Oh, okay, good. As long as you have good representation, that's the most important thing.
All right. Well, thank you for calling.
Hey, my pleasure, Frank. Have a great day.
You too. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. I'm writing in here. I'm not going to let him go, obviously. You know, has agent may sell in 12 months. Put him under future follow-up. Boom. Okay, so we got that going. So what is that, 56 calls, and we found one that's going to be probably doing something. Imagine the averages. Look at those numbers. I mean, when you really think about it, I mean, that's some impressive stuff right there. Because if you can get going fast enough on this thing, you can stay diligent on this and doing the calls, guess what's going to happen? Every no, it gets me one step closer to that yes.
All right. Can't get the phone right now, so will you leave the message?
That every no gets me closer to a yes, that which equals money, which for us, you know, averages about $25,000 to $30,000 or more a deal. I mean, okay, can you log time in a chair if you have a big carrot? Well, of course you can. Anyone can log time at the end of a chair, on a chair, if you have a big enough carrot, right? So what's your carrot? What is that? Is that freedom? Is that
to connect to fast bail bonds located
I don't think we
on
need
fast bail
bonds.
processing.
We'll do a do not call on that one. But you find out what that is. Find out what that carrot is for you. For me, it's financial freedom and it's more time. You know, so I got to work myself out of a job, as you know, Toby and I have talked about more than once. We're trying to work ourselves out of our. Hello.
Yes.
Oh, hey, good afternoon. My name is Greg McDaniel. I'm a real estate agent here in the area with J. Rockcliffe Realtors. Doing a couple of quick calls this afternoon with some good news. One of your neighbors over at 235 Fallview closed on their home yesterday, and they sold for $45,000 over their listing price. So just letting you know the good news. Wanted to see if you guys had any questions about the market, or if you guys might be thinking of selling anytime in the near future.
We are not planning to sell.
You're not planning to sell?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't, you know. Is there anyone that you know that maybe I should know that might be thinking of doing something?
Not now. I don't know when. Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know someone that might be thinking of selling, or someone that might be thinking of buying?
We think about.
Okay, why don't I do this? How about I give you a call back in a month or so and just see if they're anywhere closer, and if there's anything we can do to help them.
I think not this year, more later, next year or 2 years later.
Okay, I'll follow up.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow up in like maybe 4, 5, 6 months and just see what's happening. And we've been in the business for a long period of time, and we're blessed to have the opportunity to work with a lot of families. So whenever's the right time is the right time. We'd be honored to help anyone that you know and love.
Okay.
Well, hey, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye. Probably 6 months. Know someone. I can type would be help. Mine or some. So post that in my notes, future follow-up marking, boom, contact. And we are on the road to the next one. The dialer, that is 64 phone calls, 2 potential down the road leads, one more than 2. I mean, the other guy basically said he has an agent, but hey, maybe the other agent, gets out of the business, changes locations, whatever. An act of God took place, and they're no longer in the business or around or whatever. You never know what they're going to do. Hello?
Thank you for Danny and Mike.
I'm really glad that was a voicemail, because I was just babbling on here. Okay, so it's leaving the voicemail while the other 2 lines are on pause, waiting for that voicemail to be done. And then it's going to re-amp and get going from here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for about another few minutes, and then we're going to wrap it up. We'll take it to 70 phone calls, and you guys can see that it's going to take us about 25 minutes or less. And then what we can do after that is you guys can reference back to this video. It's going to be housed on our Google Plus page, on our YouTube page, on a few other places. And we'll start doing this stuff at different times, like I said, so that we can, see the different results. It'll be interesting. We can also call around just listeds, just pendings. Bad number. Whenever it starts ringing back at you, it's not the right number. But yeah, between this is my option when I don't want to go out and go door knocking, which is more often than not these days. Even though every time I go out, every time I have great conversations, get to meet some really nice folks. So it really comes down to what you want to do. Only 33% of the communication is done with your tonality, and only 7% is the actual words. 55% of communication is done through body language. So you have to be very dynamic to do cold calls, because effectively that is your entire personality. That is you coming through that line because they can't see you. And so what I just did, guys, I just paused the line. We have 2 dialing now. We've gotten to 71 phone calls, so it took us less than a minute to get through those. But I think you guys have probably had enough of me babbling. I really appreciate you guys that are on the Hangout, in the the Twitter comments. It is beneficial to me, because it knows that I'm bringing value to you guys. Hey, come hang out with us sometime. Come to our Real Estate Uncensored podcast. Come, and if you guys are interested in coaching, this is a preview, kind of some of the stuff that we're going to be doing. Also, like I said, go to iTunes, go to Stitcher, go to our YouTube page, like us and follow us if you guys like this type of content. Okay? Well, you guys have been absolutely amazing. I really, really appreciate it. And let's kill that. That's done. That's done. So, guys, hey, again, thank you so much. I really appreciated it. And again, this is Greg McDaniel. Thanks for your time.